Well, snow and ice came down across our area. That included down into D.C. Not what you want to see for the cherry blossoms. The National Park Service there estimating those blossoms, though, will hit peak bloom between March 29th and April 1st. I mean, Cutter, even the cherry blossoms are like, what's going on here? Make up your mind, Mother Nature.
I know, Rick, it is a wild time of year. The old saying goes, march in like a lion, out like a lamb. So far, living up to that old wives' tale. Though outside right now, not too bad for the First Alert Weather Observatory. We've cleared out. We're dry. No snow is falling. But I want to walk you back to what happened this afternoon because we did have a significant snow, just not all that much accumulation. You're looking at the state of Maryland. That's basically the Alleghenies, the Blue Ridge Mountains off to the west. And then you can see a portion of the bay. And then that's the Atlantic Ocean, far eastern side of the screen. I want to turn on snow totals here and get a closer look at what fell. And again, it was very hard to measure simply because it was so warm yesterday, so much moisture in the snow that did fall that it was falling quickly, but then it was also melting nearly as quickly. Just east of Westminster in eastern Carroll County, an inch. So far, I've seen up to about a half inch in some of our Baltimore County neighborhoods, just on the grass, the trees, the trash can lids. Stevensville, about an inch. Havre de Grace, up to an inch. A little more in Bel Air. Then you get down to Cambridge, where it was warmer a little bit longer. It snowed heavily, but latest official measure made just about 0.3 of 1 inch. So not that much, but a reminder, if you have snowfall reports, you can pass those along. Pictures at WJZ.com. You can also send in your photos. In fact, we did get a lovely one, a beautiful spring cardinal with snow on the ground. This is in Abingdon up into Hartford County. And again, temperatures there right around 32 as snow was coming down. And that's where it was really sticking, up in the trees and in the grass, to the tops of your cars. And that beautiful red cardinal there contrasting against the snow. If you have photos, you can send those to us. Linda, thank you for sending it in at pictures at WJZ.com. All right, out the door tomorrow morning, temperatures mid to upper 20s across the metro, lower 30s across the eastern shore, 29 into Clinton tomorrow morning. So a freeze and certainly cold enough for your students to wear the winter coats once again. We're back above freezing by 9 a.m., but that walk to the bus stop is going to be a cold one tomorrow, but not for long. We're back in the upper 30s by 10, cracking 42 degrees, cracking 40, I should say, by 11, with some clouds tomorrow. Quick warm up. We're going to actually warm into the 50s tomorrow, but it's going to be windy, so keep that in mind. 40s at the beaches and right up against the bay. The rest of us in the low to mid 50s tomorrow afternoon, ranging from a high of 54 in Baltimore to 51 in Bel Air. Widespread lower 50s eastern shore, warmest in Prince George's County, also up in Howard County and Carroll County. Mid 50s tomorrow afternoon with winds gusting roughly 30-40 between about 1 p.m. and maybe 4 or 5 p.m. That's going to be a southerly wind initially and then changing direction. So a windy one, but not a bad one tomorrow. Saturday even nicer, a little breezy, but not as windy as Friday. 55, 57 on our Sunday. And again, there is certainly weather to talk about. We do have an alert day possible as we get into Monday. Severe weather moving through, a line of thunderstorms again forming in western Maryland. Watch how it sweeps through the entire state and then it's offshore. A fast mover, but we're talking about the entire state, not just part of our area, seeing that risk of severe weather on our Monday, something we're going to have to watch pretty closely, but it is going to be only a Monday afternoon and evening issue across parts of the state of Maryland. Behind that line of storms and gusty winds, much, much colder Tuesday and Wednesday. Rick, winter temperatures are back again.
Yes, they are. Cutter, thank you. As we